Government functionaries, top personalities from the private sectors and the media professionals all gather at Sheraton in Abuja for a cultural roundtable on social values put together by National Council for Arts and Culture on a theme morality, culture and the Nigerian youth. The Director General of Ncac and the President, Warcraft Council Africa Region Otumba Olusegun Ronsuwe welcomed the guests and told the gatherings that now is a better time to address some of the challenges that are frustrating the culture, peace and the future of Nigeria.
I'd like to make a passionate appeal today that the need has come for us to face some of these issues of immorality head-on in the history of our country. All I'm trying to do is to prepare the ground for what we want to achieve. And what is this thing we want to achieve? It's very simple. It's that morality, culture, and the Nigerian youth and their future. Ncac want to make history today. All your comments here today will be put into a document. I repeat, that's what we want to achieve. A document, a booklet that we're going to recommend to all the schools in Nigeria. If mothers and leaders like you can speak against this vice that we're going through, I want to assure you, then we've started to make progress from this angle.
The chairperson of the occasion, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Women Affairs and Administration, Dr. Ajo Sani, said that the cultural values of Nigeria has dropped, that the Nigerian youth are now imitating the Western culture. She advised the Ncac to take this initiative to schools to sensitize the youth on the need to love and cherish Nigerian culture.
The society is so bad now in the sense that we are trying to forget our culture, our heritage. And without our culture and cultural values that will guide us on a way of life, we often say that culture is a way of life, it's a people's way of life. We have to cherish what we have, we have to judiciously guide what we have, and we have to try as much as possible to do everything possible to transmit the cultural value to the young people. This meeting is just the entry point. We look forward to a station whereby this will be taken down to the grassroots, to schools, institutions, starting from primary schools, secondary schools, and even higher institutions, the university.
This is what the keynote speaker, the Managing Director of AIT, Dr. Tosin Dokpesi, had to say.
When national life is taken over by social sins, the citizens pursue wealth without knowledge, without character, pleasure without conscience, commerce without morality, worship without sacrifice, and science without humanity, and politics without principles. Today, some Nigerians have cultivated a culture of immorality, and we can see where we are today.
Other speakers also took turns to do justice to the theme, and the COVID-19 rules were fully observed.
I've been on this journey on how to marry modernity with our culture without eroding our morality for a very long time. A lot of youth are lost. They have no guidance, they have no direction. Their parents are not even there. They are pursuing the money. They are brought up by house girls, friends on the street, neighbors' children, that they don't really know who they are.
After the presentation of a book titled Morality, Culture and the Nigerian Youth, the Ncac boss told the media that he was impressed with all the speakers on how they spoke and their interest to partner with the Ncac on this initiative.
Our culture was very rich. Our cultural value now is being exchanged from nowhere. So what we are trying to do now is to start. And I'm happy all of you can see what happened here today. All the speakers are passionate, they are worried, they are parents, they are mothers, they are fathers. They are saying, look, where did we start? Where did we get it wrong? And I thank you for bringing in Big Brother and Bobrisky. I started with Bobrisky. Nobody Nigerian, but let me give all the journalists here a surprise today. So many fairly big people called me Why are you fighting Bobrisky? I said to them, this country is owned by all of us, and we must have a change. A new beginning must start. Since I dealt with that character, the rest that wanted to join him have reduced. So we need more people to go into that. Look at what is happening, my dear. They were making love day afternoon on a television program. This is not part of our culture. We need to change some of these things. And that is why NCAC is coming up with this new approach